Hello everyone, welcome back to Simplify Studies. In today's module, we are going to study about minerals. Well, minerals are present in rocks, and you all know rocks are those solid materials that make up the outer layer or the crust of the earth. Minerals are naturally occurring useful substances with definite physical properties and chemical compositions. Minerals react with different gases present in the atmosphere. For example, if it reacts with oxygen, then it produces oxide. If it reacts with sulfur, it makes sulfate. If it reacts with carbon, it makes carbonate, and so on. Iron, silica, quartz, feldspar, mica, nickel, magnesium, sulfur, calcium are some of the common rock forming minerals of our planet. Minerals can be metallic and non metallic. Metallic minerals are copper, manganese, and iron ore. Minerals such as limestone and coal are non metallic minerals. Now, let us understand what are ores. Well, ores are those rocks that contain metallic minerals only. Manganese ore and iron ore are so called as we derive metals from them. Minerals have been a part of our daily life since the dawn of civilization. Minerals are important sources of energy. They are used in electrical and engineering industries as a fuel in transport and in making buildings and construction. Minerals are non renewable resources, therefore, we need to preserve them. Minerals can be classified into metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. Under metallic minerals, we have ferrous minerals, non-ferrous minerals and precious minerals. Okay, so we'll start with ferrous minerals. They contain iron and thus are heavier in weight. They are reddish in color. For example, iron ore and manganese. Next, we have non-ferrous. These minerals do not have iron content. They do not have magnetic property. For example, copper and bauxite. Then we have precious minerals. These minerals have a brilliant shine. They are extremely costly. For example, gold, silver, and platinum. Now, let us talk about non-metallic minerals. These minerals do not contain metals. For example, mica, chalk, and limestone. Energy minerals also come under this. For example, fossil fuels. They are formed from the dead and decomposed remains of plants and animals. Coal, petroleum, and natural gas are the example of fossil fuels. These are energy minerals because energy can be generated from these. Now, let us quickly revise the difference between metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. Well, metallic minerals contain metals and thus have a shine of their own, whereas non-metallic minerals do not contain metals and thus have dull appearance. Metallic minerals do not break easily and can be made into wires or sheets, whereas non-metallic minerals are brittle and cannot be made into wires or sheets. Metallic minerals are good conductor of heat and electricity, but non-metallic minerals are poor conductor of heat and electricity. Metallic minerals produce sounds. Non-metallic minerals do not produce sound. Now, let us study about energy minerals. We'll first start with coal. Coal is formed from the decomposed remains of plants that remained buried under high heat and pressure over millions of years under beds of sedimentary rocks. This inflammable organic substance is rich in carbon. It produces huge quantities of heat when burned. Coal has been therefore the source of power in steam engines for long. Since the Industrial Revolution in the 18th century, coal is also used in the generation of electric power. In the early 20th century, as the steel industries were run on coal-fired furnaces, they were therefore mainly located near coal mines. The thermal power station used coal to generate electricity, which was supplied to domestic and industrial sectors. Thus, coal, also the black gold, came to be the backbone of industrial growth. The four main type of coals are peat, lignite, bituminous, anthracite. Anthracite is the best form of coal. The leading producers of coal in the world are USA, China, and India. Coal is used to generate thermal power. A large amount of coal is required in the cement, chemical, and steel industries. Next, we have petroleum. The word petroleum has been derived from two Latin words, petra meaning rock and oleum meaning oil. It is an inflammable oil that occurs in between sedimentary rock strata. It originates from the decomposition of organic matters, both plants and animals. Petroleum is drilled out from the oil wells and then sent to refineries through pipelines. Impurities are removed to obtain useful products such as petrol, diesel, and kerosene. The major petroleum producers of the world are Russia, USA, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Canada, Mexico, and China. India's highest production comes from the Mumbai Highs offshore oil field located in the Arabian Sea. Petroleum is an indispensable source of transportation, fuel for locomotives, automobiles, aircrafts, as well as for ships. It is required in electrical power generation. It also helps in the lubrication of machines. It is used in the manufacturing of petrochemical products such as plastic, polyester, polyester fabric, and paraffin wax. Next, we have natural gas. It is found in association with petroleum in the sedimentary beds. As petroleum prices started rising in the global market and reserves went diminishing, natural gas emerged as a better option. Natural gas burns with less smoke and is thus an eco-friendly fuel. It is also a cheaper fuel. It is used for household purposes as well as for transportation. Some of the leading producers of natural gas in the world are USA, Russia, Iran, and Saudi Arabia. In present times, efforts are being made to obtain power from renewable sources such as running water, sun rays, tides, winds, and atomic energy. Nevertheless, conventional energy sources such as coal and petroleum are still used on a large scale. Their limited reserves are thus gradually dwindling. The burning of fossil fuels causes serious harm to our environment as it increases carbon emission that leads to air pollution. This in turn contributes to global warming that causes polar ice caps and glaciers to melt. Now, let us see different mining methods. We'll first start with open cast mining. This is a type of surface mining that is carried out when minerals occur close to the surface. The top layer of the rock and soil is stripped and the mineral deposit is mined by strip mining or the open pit method. Manganese, copper, and bauxite are mined mostly by this method. Next, we have shaft mining. This is a type of underground mining carried out on a large scale, usually for minerals such as coal, which lie at a great depth below the ground. Coal mines are dug deep into the earth, and a very long vertical tunnel or shaft is dug to bring out the minerals to the surface. Miners go deeper into the underground in pulleys to extract the minerals and bring it to the surface. Then we have alluvial mining. Sometimes minerals such as gold and tin may be mined by sifting through mud, sand, gravel, and other deposits. A large amount of water is added to wash away the lighter particles, while the heavier minerals are left behind. This is a small scale operation called alluvial mining. Mining is hazardous and it causes irreparable damage to the environment by polluting air, water, and soil. It also poses a serious threat to the health of living beings. Mine dust creates air pollution and its inhalation leads to respiratory diseases. When mine dust covers the soil, it inhibits water percolation and thus makes soil infertile. Mine tailings, the mud like waste material released from mines, may cause water pollution as they are toxic in nature. Heavy metal pollution by harmful minerals such as arsenic, lead, and mercury can cause severe health hazards to human beings and marine creatures. Accidents in mines are common unless adequate precautionary measures are taken. Minerals are exhaustible. They take millions of years to form. A rapid increase in population has triggered a tremendous growth in the industrial sector to meet the increased demand for goods. This trend is gradually depleting the planet's mineral resources. We need to conserve our mineral resources. At least we can follow the 3R principle, that is, recycle, reuse, and reduce. On that positive note, I'd like to end today's session. Thank you and have a good day.